So we're up here on the head table. This is where the bride and groom will be sitting. We haven't talked about where the toast giver is going to be at yet. Normally when we come here, they're usually just behind them or they're off to the side. So the bride and groom are going to be right here. So which means, say for example, the best man is giving a toast, he's going to be right next to them. They're going to be more than likely turned more this way, which means we want the camera to be off in the distance. So the camera would be basically directly from there. If we were shooting from this side with the camera coming this way, we're going to be getting the backs of the heads, which we don't want. So we want to make sure we're set up over here. So basically the toast giver is going to be standing right here with his microphone. It's very important for him to have the microphone close to his mouth. A lot of people like to hold it down here, but then we don't hear it through the speaker. Then we're usually plugged in the DJ system. So if we're not picking it up on here, then the DJ's not picking up, which means the audio isn't going to be as good. So it's always important for them to hold the mic here. You know, they're going to be looking around in the room while they're talking, but they're really going to be looking at the bride and groom, which means they're going to be here. So the same kind of thing, we want the camera to be basically adjacent of where they're going to be at. If we were off to the side, we would get more of a back of their head, which isn't going to be good. It might be good for a few seconds for a creative shot, but it's not going to be what we want for the main shot. We also take into consideration the rule of thirds. We want them to fall into opposite thirds of each other. It feels really awkward if you have the toast giver in the left third and then you have the bride and groom in the left third because they don't cut well together. It just feels very awkward. If the toast giver is standing like this, we would put him in this side of the third, and then if the bride and groom are sitting, we want them to fall into the other third, and it just looks much better that way. Now sometimes what could happen is the toast giver might not be down here. Sometimes DJs don't have wireless mics, sometimes it's a big open room, sometimes it's a band, so they just have a mic stand set up. So what might happen is they might be all the way over by the DJ. When this happens, it's the same kind of process. We'll have one camera over here with the toast giver, and it will be, you know, for example, say they're here talking, giving the toast, we'll still put them in a third. We could shoot them straight on, but then we're usually blocking the bride and groom, so we like to put them in the third so we're out of the way and we're not blocking them.
I want to thank you for always being there for me in good times and in bad times, and I want you to know I'm so happy for you and Matt.